Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Here to Inspire podcast, powered by Force Society Studios. I am your host, Sim. I'm sitting here with my brother, Abel.
Yeah.
The GOAT, in case y'all didn't know
we
it.
back.
Hey,
That shit, that just came out naturally, so you know what type of time we on.
what type of time? We on some major time.
Major.
I think we on some major time right now.
That's major time.
Yo, we got the boy in the building.
Yes, sir.
Swoope.
Huh?
Hey,
The creator of That's Major.
Come on.
I appreciate
One of
What's
the
up,
coldest
man?
shows, in case you haven't checked it out.
If you ain't check it out, you need to go check it
Bless
out
your life.
right now.
Bless your life.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate
What's
that,
popping,
man.
bro?
What's going
Welcome to
on,
the
man?
show, man.
Hey, listen. For one, I want to congratulate y'all on what y'all got going on here. I mean, this is a beautiful set.
Appreciate you,
I
brother.
mean, the production is ridiculous.
Man.
Y'all two are ridiculous. I mean, real recognize real, man. I love it. I love
Bro,
it.
we
Appreciate
appreciate you, bro.
For
Thank
real.
you for coming on the show, man. For real, man. So go ahead, son.
Well, yeah,
you about to
you
go.
know.
Yeah, somebody grab it from me. You see him?
Can I say something? You stupid. No, man. On some real. In case y'all didn't know, Swoope is a content creator, a filmographer. You know, just all around great
Director,
guy,
everything.
right?
Thank you.
And he from Cleveland.
And he from the city.
For sure.
And he from the city,
Seat
so
town.
you know
Come
he
on, man.
built different.
Cleveland stand up.
Cleveland
Yeah.
stand up, Midwest
sure.
kids. You feel me? That
Midwest
hoodie is
tough.
tough.
Stand up.
Hey, literally, stand up. Get out your seat and stand up.
If you in the car, stand up right now. No.
Don't- if you're listening, stand
If you got a
up.
sunroof, stand up. No, but we what I was saying was grateful to have you on the show.
on, bro.
And since we are like borderline like in the same field, you know, we
Sure.
shoot, we do a lot of film and video work in general.
Absolutely.
What are some what's some highs and lows that you have found?
Come on, bro.
Like being in the city, being just in the industry alone.
In this field.
in this field with your own show. I know
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a lot.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely highs and lows, but I mean, ultimately, I love the lows too. I love
Come
the
on.
highs just as much as the lows.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Because it's like it's a challenge for me. Like the
Yeah.
lows are a challenge. So, you know, lows can be just trying to get a show to get edited in enough
Yeah.
time, or you know, a low can be trying to get a guest and the back and forth and the timing don't match up, and it's like, all right, going in a different direction, calling
Right.
an audible,
Right.
that could be a low
Yeah.
in some people's mind, but for me, that's like it's a challenge. You know what I mean? And it keeps the blood flowing for sure.
For sure.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's amazing, bro. You know, the lows on our side is coming in and not even low, but like really getting out of the funk and doing this every day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's a low, but like it's you got to embrace the you got to embrace the moments and embrace the I would say the beginning.
Yeah.
The
gotta-
beginning, the startup.
You got to embrace
For
the
sure.
startup.
Yeah.
You got it because it's weird. I look at it like this.
Mm-hmm.
You start from in the mud, ground zero. It's like quicksand.
Yeah.
You gotta get out of that.
Yeah,
If
you do.
if
Because it could drown. It'll
if you
drown
can
you.
get
Yeah.
if
for
you
sure.
can get out of that, I feel like we all start there because it's like we like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, but you steady sinking. But if you can like start to get out of that quicksand,
Yeah.
and when you get out of that quicksand, oh my goodness! But starting in that quicksand,
Yeah.
you're so grateful to where you are now.
Yeah.
No, for sure. And then getting out of that quicksand, that's where a lot of people stop. You know,
Come on.
You could get easily discouraged.
get tired
when
in
you
that
starting
quicksand.
something out, and it's like you can second guess yourself and things of that nature. So, yeah. But when you love what you're doing, you know that's what really gets you
Come
out
on,
of that.
bro. Come on,
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I would say, like, even to that metaphor, to piggyback off that, like that quicksand is like it's always gonna be in front of you. That's
Always.
the
Sure.
thing.
It ain't going nowhere.
It
Sim.
ain't, that's the thing.
It ain't going nowhere.
And I think like with social media and like people see the production, they see they gonna see this episode. They gonna see the
Yeah.
lights. They gonna see the different
Yeah.
colors. They gonna see the aesthetic. They were oh man, I could do that too type. And they don't know about like the late nights, the early mornings,
Man,
the
they-
like
Oh,
trying
man.
to clean like and that a lot of times that's the quicksand and not getting the recognition for that.
Yeah, you got it. Yep.
Like, cause like we got other jobs too, like not getting the recognition for that, not like getting the what people would possibly say like the benefit.
Yeah,
because we could see the end goal, and now I think we gotta a lot of times what H say work backwards from like seeing that like end goal. Like, no, I know I could get there, but it's quicksand.
but people don't see
quicksand.
you on. They don't see you on that climb.
They don't see you on that climb.
Oh my gosh.
No,
They
and
see
then
go ahead.
especially in this field, like a lot of people are not going to see what you were talking about, like what all actually goes into doing this.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? And in some ways, social media has probably messed that up because a lot of people, let's call it what it is. A lot of people think they could just pick up a mic and go on camera and do this, that, and the third. But you know, once they really start doing it, it's like, okay, this is some real, this is real shit. You know?
Yeah.
There's real hard work right here, and especially if you want a quality product.
If you
For
want
real.
a quality
product,
if you want a quality product, it's a lot that goes into it behind the scenes.
Because
sure.
to be honest, anybody could do a podcast. Anybody could make a movie. Anybody can make a show.
Anybody
The
can.
quality is different.
The quality, what you put
is
into
different.
it, how much you know, did you write a script? Maybe you didn't. That's fine. Did you direct it? Did you really think this out?
Did you think
know
it out?
what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you think out your background?
Did you put intention into it?
You know what I mean? Does it have a vision?
Yeah.
Or are you just, you know?
So we talking about writing scripts and everything. So talk about the show.
Okay.
Let's talk about the show. That's
for sure.
major.
For sure.
So what's the process of going into like what made you want to start something like that? Where did that stem from?
Okay, so that's I would have to go back just to give a brief history. I grew up in production pretty much my whole life, starting around the age 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
So my dad owned a chain of hair care salons. He was a very major figure in Cleveland.
Yeah.
No pun intended. Mirror hair care salon. So they did a lot of fashion shows, did a lot of hair care shows, and my dad, he had his own production company as well. So at these shows, you know, a lot of people, they'd come out and hire you, or you guys to come do it. He had his own thing, right?
That's hard.
And
Smart.
Right.
Smart, though.
In-house money.
right.
Hey, don't need you, brother. We got it.
Right. So, you know, as I'm getting older, I got thrown into the fire early. So
Exactly,
So say it's a show going on. What I started out doing was a live mixer. So it's like a mixing board that's cutting from camera to camera.
Yeah.
Real old school,
Come
though,
on.
right?
Yeah.
Real old school effects that used to be cool back in the day, but I started getting real good at that and start loving to do that,
That's dope.
right? So years go on, did a play that went to different cities and everything, and then I was actually in the play.
Yeah.
It was called The Big Hair Thing.
Okay.
So then fast forward again. So now at this point from 10 on up, my identity was really as basketball player, right?
Yeah.
So when you start hooping, and then mind you, the equipment is still around.
Yeah.
In the studio he had at the time, and now I'm like, all right, let me use these skills to create highlight videos for myself, right?
Smart.
Yeah, create these highlight
good,
videos.
that's
Yeah. So as I'm creating highlight videos, you know, your friends start seeing them, things like that.
You do
Everybody
mine.
want one.
Hey, you do
They
mine.
want
Everybody want one.
They want one.
I'm trying to go to Old Steak. You do mine.
Yeah, exactly.
For real.
No, for sure though. Sending it off to colleges. Did it for my family members who hooped as well, and then, you know, it becomes a thing now.
Yeah.
Now this is a business. I can make money doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For people who are not my friends, who are seeing, you know, it becomes a steamroll thing.
Right.
That's
dope.
Yeah. So then I go to college. I'm still playing basketball still. Go to Cincinnati State. My dad passes away.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's fine. 06. So that kind of deterred me from hooping. It really, he was at every single game my whole life.
Yeah.
So it kind of threw me off. I had to take a step back from that.
Yeah.
But this equipment is still here, right? So now I got to come up with a company name, because me doing that is what's keeping me close to my dad, right? So I came up with the name Major 7 production. So my dad, he's born on the seventh month, 7th day, and he's the 7th child. So 777.
Oh,
so the 7 represents
Perfection.
seven represents him. Major is actually my middle name, so that goes with that. So Major 7 production. Then the highlight videos, that's when it really started becoming a business.
That's hard, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
from there on, graduated college. I did an internship at the Q,
Okay.
in their QTV department. So all that
Yeah.
stuff that's on the screens at the games and everything. Got a degree, went to Atlanta, was a production assistant on a couple sets. Didn't really enjoy that as much. Came back to Cleveland. So from that point, I took a hiatus from production.
Yeah.
And as times goes on, I was talking to him before the episode. I'm building these relationships because I'm still outgoing. I still, know a lot of people and everything. And then as you get older, the people who are around you are elevating.
Yeah.
You're elevating, they're elevating,
Yeah.
and then they're becoming something, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, man, I want to tap back into this. I want to tap back into production and highlight these people.
That's
So-
dope.
Back to highlights. That's tough.
Yeah, I want to highlight these people and use all the skills that I've had from the past. So a lot of people think I came out of nowhere with this because of that hiatus, but
Boy,
these-
been here.
But I've all like he
Yeah.
was
Woo!
legit started off highlighting people.
Yeah,
Like just because it was basketball or sports, you were still like putting like
for sure.
a microscope on somebody's like talent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's like that's
and I didn't even
your
think about it
thing.
like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, for sure.
That's
It's crazy how they
crazy.
come back full circle.
Come
It
back
was
full
definitely
circle.
full
Yeah.
circle thing. For
That's
sure.
amazing, bro.
Thank you.
That's
man.
In your
amazing,
future
man.
Yeah.
before you got there.
That's a
Bruh,
Yeah.
hey, I'm telling you, that's how it's working. You can see your man. I'm about to live by that. You can see your future, or like be in your future before you get there. We just got to be like still and be present sometimes to be
That's real.
to be able to be like this might be down the line.
Yeah.
because that's amazing.
And then it's also a thing that keeps me close. Like doing this makes me close to my father still.
Exactly.
Because we did
Keeping
this
that
together.
memory-
Come
Yeah.
on. That's
So when I'm
ooh-wee.
doing this, it's like it's a spiritual thing.
It's
for
a
me.
spirit.
That's,
That's
that's amazing,
good.
bro. That's
That's
really
good.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, talk about that creative process in the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
What makes you want to go out and film this certain person, or creatively, how do you come up with the script for the show or whatever like that? Like talk about that.
Right. So the show is called That's Major. So we highlighting people that's doing major things within the culture.
Yeah.
So with that, as far as the guests that come on the show, it's an entertainment factor involved,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because it's a lot of people that's doing major things, right? It could be a guy that's running a grocery store,
Yeah.
and that's major. But if I don't have a vision for that and an entertaining aspect, then that might not be the route
That's
Yeah.
that I would go.
That's good.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So, whatever it is that person that's doing, it's like it comes to the brain like, okay, this episode will go like this. We gonna highlight this first. So like, let's say an example, Mike down at the Greenlight Tattoos and Art Gallery. He's a tattooer and he creates great paintings, right? And then they have a tattoo gallery. That's 3 things to hit on visually.
Yeah.
So it's a visual experience
Yeah.
because
I like
on
that
the
visual
show,
experience.
Yeah.
on the show, we're going to you. We blowing down on wherever you at.
Wherever you
That's
at,
amazing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that. We in your spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a lot of what goes into how the guests,
that's
How you
dope.
gain
go
the
about
guests
them.
and
Yeah,
get-
That's dope.
on the
That's
show.
incredible. Like to be able to be in that to be able to be in that visual like field and like be able to see a vision in what a matter of minutes really, because it's not like you hear about their story and you like, okay, how can I do X, Y, and Z? That's how I go though. Like when we making film in general,
Yeah.
like when I'm writing, like I see so many different pictures. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that'd be crazy, that'd be crazy, that'd be
Yeah.
crazy. And then you got to organize the thought.
You gotta organize.
Oh, that's terrible.
Consolidate
You know what I'm saying?
that all the way down. Like,
Exactly. Consolidate it all the way down because like
bruh.
I mean, you already know, like, yeah, we should do this, we should add that, we should do this, and then it'd be like, actually, this would suck if these two things were together. But to be able to like bring all those thoughts together and be like, actually, it's gonna go like this for this specific person, not even for your own benefit,
exactly,
but to build this person up. Let me highlight them, like just launching them. That's tough.
Yeah,
that's major.
And timing is everything, and like seeing those visions hit the screen, I'm sure y'all know, it's like there's no other fulfillment than when you see something that you already done played out in your brain, and then you turn it on the TV, and it's like you finally did all the work, all the editing, all the hard long nights,
Come on,
and
bro. Yes, sir.
all that kind of stuff that people don't see, like you were saying before.
They don't. Yeah. Oh my God.
You know,
that's the big payoff, though.
Yeah. They just see the final product, and
which is cool.
Yeah. They might enjoy it, might not, but they'll never know. Only people in the field would know. Like, you looking at that kind of stuff with a different eye. Like, man, that had to happen. That had to happen. That had to happen for that to come about.
Exactly.
Yes.
How do you guys go about picking guests right now? Starting off, like,
man,
what's that process?
We really we look at it as who is who lines up with our brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
In a sense, who lines up with our brand? Who's in the community?
Okay.
Like, cause somebody, let me be real. Somebody can be as popular and be popping and all kind of stuff, but what they doing in the community? Like, how they impacting people?
How they impacting people? That's the
where they hard at?
Inspired,
like,
right?
Here
That
to
makes
inspire.
sense. Yeah.
Like, we hear, like, but we listening though. We hear to inspire.
Like, really
Here
trying
to
to see,
inspire, right?
really trying to see what people about, rather than just, oh, this is somebody who's popular. This is somebody who's popular. Let's get them on. No.
Yeah.
Because if we lead with that like expectation, oh, they're hot right now. They're hot right now. We always gonna follow. We are following. We're not leaders. We're not taking a mantle and being like, y'all need to be on here to inspire. Because what the show is like built on is like not only these people over here who are winning, but these people over here who don't know that they can.
Gotcha.
Like the whole show is meant to like
Build.
express they've done this, you can too.
Absolutely.
Let's bring it together.
And how, and at the same time, how can we give somebody hope?
Yeah,
Every episode that somebody watch, we want somebody to take that to the bank.
for real.
Go home
Absolutely.
with that.
Put in action behind what
Come
was
on,
just
man.
said.
Absolutely.
Like we
Like whether it's us or the guests, like
like we don't want, okay, oh, that was a dope podcast. No, we want you to I want that to resonate with
No,
you.
let that
yeah.
sink in.
Let that
sink
sink
in
in.
what you just heard.
Yeah, let
It's
that
not-
like, oh man,
Yeah.
hold on, let me go back and listen to this.
exactly.
Yeah.
They said this, he said that. Like,
Take notes.
I can
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
Exactly.
And
For
then
sure.
they can apply that to their life and whatever area that they got
Yes.
going on, and help them help elevate or help fix or whatever they got going on.
Yes.
That's the goal. We trying to get
Absolutely.
people. We trying to get people hope. Creatives and people that's not creatives.
Okay.
We trying to give them hope. What we built on? Faith, family, film.
Exactly.
We filmmakers.
I like that.
Faith, family, and film.
Family, film.
We filmmakers.
3 F's, yeah.
We love God. God families.
I love God.
And we love and we,
We
love,
film. Like
And
being
we
able to,
creatives, man.
and when we
Okay.
say film, like we really mean, cause I feel like we in such a dope position, cause I feel like film, I've always loved movies, like always, like visually seeing movies come about
Absolutely.
is like this the most amazing thing, and being able to like write something and seeing that come to life is like, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like when we say film, we really mean like being able to create, whether it is in business and you don't see yourself as a creative person, but you know how to administer and like direct people. That's creativity.
Gotcha.
Like you could see a vision and map it out. That's creativity.
Yeah.
So like for us, like the way that we, to jump back around, the way that we like get guests or like even like point guests out really is their impact for sure, but also like what future impact that they can have, not just the right now, but
Absolutely.
like
Down the line.
what are these
For sure.
kids looking
Yeah.
at?
For sure.
Yeah.
Like-
for sure. Yeah.
Cause we can't just hide any and everybody on his back.
Can't have,
No,
hey,
and
you
you
can't have
know-
every stripper pop up like
And we-
I'm just trying to get money type. I'm like,
Yeah.
hold on now.
And granted,
Yeah.
we live in a city where, you know, like, we gonna hear that. Why I'm not on the show? Why
yeah,
I'm not on
and,
this?
and,
Why
and
I'm
a lot
not
of
on that?
times, you
I
know,
hope this clears things up.
God bless you.
yeah, yeah. A lot of times sometimes it's unfortunate too, because I mean it's a lot of people that's doing major things too.
Yeah.
But
a
it's
lot of
like
people that's doing major things.
if you know it got to go with the vision, it got to go with the brand, like you said,
Yeah.
and then it has to go with timing as well.
It's all about timing.
It's all about
too.
timing. So like you can't, you know, if somebody wants to be on the show or
Yeah.
your show and everything like that, you know, what I try not to, you know, if it don't go with the vision at the time, I try not to, you know, burn that bridge. Still.
And they can still
Because you
circle
never
around.
know
Yeah, you
what
never know.
somebody's gonna end up being, what they're
Yeah.
gonna end up doing, and you know we're all here to build each other up.
For a
you know,
fact.
for sure. Like this show is for the city, my show is for the city and beyond. Yours
Yeah.
is too. So
It's the,
you
it's,
know.
It's,
Can I say something?
It's about positivity
What's up?
too.
Can I say something?
what's up?
To all my folk in the Midwest who know us and who want to get on our shows, if we say no, respect the brand.
Because
Respect that we respect the vision.
And
right?
it's not just a no forever.
It's not
like,
a no forever.
maybe
but like
not
No,
at
it's
the
not
moment.
now. No,
No,
means
come
not
on.
now.
No means not now. Like,
and
don't-
then we have to respect it the same way. You know,
Yeah.
if we go out and ask you, "Are you interested in the show?" You might say no, or
Let me
you
ask
might,
you that.
or
Which
you
is
might not
cool.
even answer.
Let me
you
ask
know,
you
it's
that.
a lot of that.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Do you get a lot of do you get a lot of no's? Have you got any? Like, how is that when you
Yeah.
ask you like, hey, I would like to do a series. I would like to do an episode on you. How
Some
can I
people
go?
got a crazy curve game out here. Like they might not
Bruh.
say no, but they give you that curve.
I was gonna say that.
How is that?
and I know when the curveball comes, it's like you know.
How do you navigate through that? Like how is that how do you navigate?
Yeah, I mean,
through that
I feel like it goes both ways,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, okay, that wasn't the right time,
Right.
Because in the back of my mind, you know, I know that this product is a great product.
Come on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I'm saying that humbly, but I know it's a great product. And as time goes on, that person is going to want to be on the show. And then at that time, hopefully, when they want to be on the show, the timing is right for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
like that.
So I look at it both ways,
I
you know?
like that. I like
Yeah,
that. That's
for
real.
sure.
I was
That's
thinking
real.
that like we get a lot of yeses and no callback.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of
it's
And
like,
that-
oh,
and
yeah,
that's- and that's
yeah,
so-
hit my
and-
line, which is
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
I think that's okay. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We don't beg.
we don't beg.
Like
We ain't gonna press
don't-
you.
We don't
Yeah.
beg. That's number like that's.
We hit your line, see what's up
that's
with you,
number
check your
one.
temperature. But,
But we appreciate. But the thing is, we appreciate the response, and we appreciate all that kind of stuff. And then we know if it's meant to happen,
For sure.
it'll happen. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
No,
So
for
we
sure.
don't. So yeah. So we don't really trip at all. But we and it's I feel like we still in our beginning stages as well too.
Oh, yeah, no,
So we
absolutely.
still.
And
you
I
know,
am too. I mean, this show's been going on for a little over a year.
How many
now.
episodes you got now, bro?
So it's 8 episodes.
Okay.
So that's the difference. With it being a show, the turnaround time on these episodes take a lot longer
Yeah.
than if it were like a podcast.
Okay.
You can turn them around quick. Like
Yeah.
y'all do a certain number of shows in a day sometime. Like
Yeah,
y'all can
yeah.
do 2 in a, I can't do 2 in a day.
Yeah.
I don't like to use the word can't. You probably can, but as far as the editing process,
Yeah.
so that makes it even more of a selective thing
Exactly.
as far as when it come to, you know, the guests that are on the show.
So what's your mission and goal
Yeah, I was
for
gonna ask
that's
that.
major? On like, what's your mission and goal? How do you want your show to impact the city? Like, how is that?
Oh, well, definitely the show is here to inspire others in the city. I want to show how dope people from the city
Oh,
are.
man, our
Yeah.
city is dope.
Our
bruh.
city is dope, and a lot of
Yeah.
and I don't like when people from the city talk down on the city.
Come on,
because
man.
me doing this, it lets me know, no, we got some creative, talented
Man.
people
we really
that
do.
have come out of here. Not even people who just, you know, they're from here and they might live somewhere
Come on,
else.
man.
It's so many.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Like,
you know what I mean?
legendary people.
Legendary people.
Like people who,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word, make it out. And I don't even like using that term, but people who expand,
Who've
Let's
branched
just say,
out, yeah.
People who've branched out.
Yeah.
You can't like ignore like the impact that they had. Like
Come
if
on.
we just go down the Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Come on.
one of the coldest
Bone.
rap groups
For
to
sure.
ever exist. Russo Brothers, one of the coldest
Yeah.
like directors to ever $1
Halle
billion
Berry.
films. Halle Berry, like
Arsenio Hall,
legend,
Steve
Come on.
Harvey.
legends.
Amazing.
I mean, currently, right now, you got Travis Kelce. You
Travis
know what I mean?
Kelce,
You
yeah.
got MGK. Like, and then we look
Yeah.
at these people like
Like we all about
they're
impact
from
like, wait.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
But no, these are superstars.
We gotta get
Super-
rich.
Yeah.
Rich. We gotta get rich on the pot.
Yeah.
Rich.
Hey, Rich
We gotta
Paul-
get rich
Rich
on the
Paul,
pod.
man.
For sure.
Rich Paul,
come
we got,
on,
come
man.
on.
Sure.
Rich,
We got you.
We need you on the pod, Rich. We
Yeah.
love you, how you come sit in the chair.
love to
we got
have you.
everybody, man. We got a lot of people from the city.
We got a
man.
lot
Yeah.
of people that just like
great people.
take
Yeah,
over.
great people.
And then there's people that's right on that cusp that's about to take that leap as
Come
well.
on, man.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at with it. That's
I love
where
it.
I wanna catch these people. I wanna catch those people as well. Don't get me wrong. Trav Kelce, the MGKs,
All
you
y'all.
know.
We need all
But the
y'all.
people who's right on the cusp that's right there, right before they shoot off, that's where we at with it.
Because they on
You
that
know what I mean?
runway.
They on that
For
runway
sure.
for sure.
I mean,
sure.
we got a lot of dope people.
We got a lot of dope.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to get on the show. I ain't even about to. You know, I want to get on the show for real. Chip the Ripper,
Yeah.
Big
Chip
Chip,
is dope,
King
man.
Chip,
He's
yeah.
out, he's out in LA
LA,
doing
yeah.
his thing
Yep,
right now.
yep, yep.
So
killing.
yeah.
Nah,
I don't think he
Cleveland
get mentioned
got-
as a legend
Cleveland-
as much, but
Cleveland got so many great creatives and great people that come out the city, man. And I think that's dope because that inspires the next. You know what I'm saying? to
No,
keep
for
going,
sure.
Yeah.
To keep pushing. Even the people that's on the cuff, like, I feel like I'm almost there. You is almost there. You
Yeah.
there.
You
you're
there.
You
for
just,
sure.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's
Exactly.
that's amazing, man. That's amazing. So, talk about some of the people you have done the show on. Who are all those? You did the first season, right?
First season is over with.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you working on like a season
First
2?
episode, new season's out right now.
Okay.
Check that out. It's, DJ Mill, he's from here as
Major
well.
DJ Mill, major. Yeah.
Major.
Come
so
on.
in that episode, shout out in LA and Vegas. The
Ooh.
visuals is crazy, so definitely
bet.
check that one out.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
crazy.
DJ Mill
Yeah,
cold.
yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
it's 8 episodes per season. So first season started off with my friends and party promoters, Lukeman, Real Revenue.
Okay, Real
and
Revenue.
D
I'm hip.
Hill.
Yep.
As the very
Nice.
first episode, get my feet wet. Who better to do it with people you
You
really
know.
you
Yeah,
really
yeah,
know?
Yeah.
Mike again from the Green Light Tattoos and Art Gallery,
That's dope.
doing major things.
That's dope.
Doing big portraits. You know, he's selling his paintings for a lot of money now.
That's fire.
So that's fire. Ducky Layer Official.
Ducky Code.
Yeah, that was 3rd episode.
Quality of the clothing is
Clothing lines.
A1.
Going
Yeah.
Quality,
clothing lines
A1.
going crazy. Johnny Freshblades, barber, but
Okay.
also was a legend in basketball. So that
Oh, word.
episode
dope.
incorporated both the
Yeah, I seen that one.
Yo, like we went back in time, went back to the high school,
That's
and
dope.
showed the highlights of him playing there, and then came back to him being a barber. And then one thing that's major at the end of every episode, whatever the person that they do that's major, we show them live doing that.
Oh,
on the
that's
show.
hard.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
we
tough.
cut that up. Yeah,
That's
we
super
cut that
tough.
up. Sydney, I see
Herbal
Sydney's on the
City,
show.
yes,
Herbal
man.
City.
Big shout out.
You
big
know,
shout
she's
out.
very entertaining in
Yeah,
herself.
Yeah,
So
for
we,
real.
we went to her factory and, did some fun stuff there.
That's dope.
Auntie Piggy, rapper
Big shout out
Auntie
to Pig.
Piggy.
I've
Big
done a
shout
couple
out to
videos
her.
with her before.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what's
Pig,
up,
yeah,
man.
big
That's
shout
the
out.
homie. And Tiger Johnson,
The boxer.
boxer.
Yeah.
He fights on ESPN, fights for
Top
Top
rank.
Rank.
Yep.
Nice.
And then Jerome Baker, who's from here, went to Benedictine,
He in the
and he
league.
plays for the Miami
That's hard.
Dolphins.
He in the league.
Yeah, linebacker
Who?
from
He in the league.
Jerome Baker.
Jerome Baker.
Yeah, linebacker,
linebacker
Miami
from Miami
I
Dolphins.
gotta start watching sports.
Yep.
Oh, you tripping,
I be hearing
bro.
stuff like
This
that's
dude
a nice
tripping.
name.
So we went to Miami to film
Terrible.
that episode. We did it on the yacht. He really laid
That's
out the
hard.
carpet on that
That's
one.
dope.
And then we
Tight.
went to the Dolphins facility at the end of that episode.
Oh, wow.
Got them working out and everything. So,
that's
yeah,
amazing.
That's incredible.
That's season 1, yep.
That's dope, man. Congrats on that, bro.
Thank you,
Season
man.
crazy.
Thank you.
Season crazy
Thank
for
you,
real.
man.
Dope.
Thank
That's
you.
real dope.
You highlighting people in the city,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. What I want to do is like get people that's from here, but they got some reach outside of here
That's
as
major.
well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because of that entertainment value and the entertainment aspect that goes with it as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So that's where we
That's
at with it
hard.
right now, especially for season 2.
Nice.
Sure.
You going crazy.
For real. So is there any thoughts as far as like how your show is ran, how your show is shot, everything?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any thoughts on like developing going bigger, or you want to keep it on a like?
No, yeah. So definitely. So, this season 2, we was talking about the yes and the no's. If you saying no to season 2 and from here, because we definitely want to end up branching off, right?
Yeah.
So the overall goal is to get the show picked up by a major streaming platform
Let's go.
or television network. So I don't really want to play the long YouTube game, because again, we can only come out with so many episodes per season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I could come out with so many, then I would just stick with YouTube.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you can't stick with YouTube when you ain't coming out with enough, content.
Exactly.
So each episode, I want it to be like a big deal when it drops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want people to really tune in, check in, and it's like, that it's about to be, some fire on the way.
That's
Exactly.
You know
love
what I
that.
mean?
I love that.
Yeah, that's really good.
I love that. What you so how you feel about the we come from Cleveland, the support.
Mm-hmm.
You get a lot of support?
You know what? Actually, yeah. When I first started this, mind you, I didn't have no real goal when I first started. I
Yeah.
really was just doing it because it was a void there.
Yeah.
And I needed to fill that void
Yeah.
and being back in the production field. But then that changed real quick. By episode 2, it's like, all right, I got a vision now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the support has been great. I got a lot of friends, a lot of family, and then the relationships I had built throughout the years. It's a lot of reposts and things, and that's kind of what's been carrying
Man, the
the show.
relationships are very they priceless, man.
Yeah.
No, for
Relationships
sure.
are
Yeah.
priceless.
For sure.
Like
How do y'all feel about the support so far? For
The
Here
support
to Inspire.
has been incredible.
the support has been
Great.
really, really good, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's
great.
been
Support.
like
That's
it's,
good.
like we've been received really well, which I ain't gonna say I'm shocked about, but it's wild. It's wild to see,
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
because I really, not to expect the worst, but I was like, ain't nobody about to watch, and
Really?
that's like I was expecting, but
Just
that's
starting out, that's how you
just
feel.
starting out. I'm like, ain't nobody about to watch, but I don't care. Like I feel like we need to do it.
Anyway.
Like that was the push. It wasn't so like, oh yeah, everybody about to watch this, because it's like, no, people probably not gonna watch. Like regardless of how much love we get, like for
And
film and stuff like that.
And
No,
that
yeah.
make us work harder because we got to give them something to watch.
You gotta give them something.
We
Gotta give them something to look at.
to hear.
Yeah, give them something to
And
hear.
this-
Give them something. Like the
Yeah.
inspiration is necessary regardless of
Yeah.
the support. The inspiration, like the show itself, the inspiration, that bridge of the gap is
Yeah.
necessary regardless of the
No,
support.
for sure.
Yeah.
So
And then how much you love it, and then it's gonna reek off of you. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
They-
the quality, how
Yeah.
much you love it, how much you put into it,
Bro.
it's gonna reek, and then that's eventually what gets people to watch. But I ain't gonna lie, it's hard for people to click that link in the bio
Bro.
to go to
Appreciate the
y'all
shares.
got the podcast. So what is that on the actual when you want to just listen to
Spotify,
it?
Apple
Spotify.
Music, or
Okay.
Apple whatever podcast, wherever
Yeah.
podcast at.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
on there.
So I came to find like when you drop a trailer or something like that, that will get a lot of love. But it's like
The
I
actual
talk to
show.
people outside and be like, "Yeah, what did you think about the episode?" Or I ask them a specific question
Yeah.
about it. They'll tell me like, "Yeah, that episode was crazy," and then I ask them a question like, "Oh, you know what? I saw the thing on your Instagram."
Exactly. Yeah. No, I seen the reel. I seen the trailer.
Then I'll be like, "Man, look, go watch the whole show, man. You gonna enjoy it, man. Like, really go watch the
Exactly.
whole
Real.
episode.
Like,
you
no,
know what I
that's-
mean?"
That's good.
That's a whole thing though.
That's why.
Yeah.
So that's why we do. That's why we try to do as much marketing as we can. Like
Yeah.
when we do different small clips and different things, or we clip something, we like, look,
Yeah,
make sure you go, or the person we having on saying, make sure you go watch.
Yeah.
for
And
sure.
then we try to, the goal is to put it in front of their face nonstop. Can have no choice to go.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I have no choice.
Yep.
It's in, like, they keep saying it over and over. They must be saying something on that pod. Let me go click this link.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh man.
Yeah.
Like somebody told me the other day, like, man, I went to go watch the pod, and I was like, yo, I'm tripping because I haven't been listening and watching this.
See.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, what am I, like, what?
Yeah.
I'm missing out.
Yeah. And then that part, to me, that part sucks. Like, 'cause it's like you put so much into it. It's like, man, please just like watch it. I feel like if you watch it,
Bro.
then you're not gonna stop watching it.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I
how-
mean?
that's
but it's like
what
just
happened.
getting you to watch
Getting
it.
you to
You
watch
know what
it.
I mean?
We gotta get them. We gotta get them there.
You gotta
Yeah.
get them there,
Gotta
and that's
get 'em there.
that's a whole nother monster, because it's like we not working with no like major companies. We don't have the backing of
We in the grit.
like we ain't got the backing
Yeah.
of
In the mud with
BT
it,
or
bro.
Barstool or Snap, like the push of
Right,
like
right,
Instagram
right.
itself is not
Right.
for like they ain't pushing us.
But it's gonna pick up
like that.
It's gonna pick up quick for y'all though. Like I've been doing it for over a year. Like they start watching and it's like rising up more and more. But at that time right there, it's like it's just a building process, and you gotta love the process.
You gotta love the
For real.
process.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like I feel like more people is gonna come because they ain't never, like, ain't nothing like this in the city. They don't see no quality set.
No,
No,
this is-
quality.
and we keep hearing that at first. Like he would say that.
I would
He would say that,
always
and
say
like internally, I'm
Yeah.
like, man, there's probably something out there. I mean, I wasn't checking for it like that. I've seen like
Yeah.
different stuff in the city. I'm like, oh, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
No.
Piecing it
Got
together.
bangers. They got some.
It's some
hitters.
bangers for
They got
sure.
some hitters.
You
But
got it.
the overarching theme of like the production, like the aesthetic, like the work we put in, not to be, and it's not cocky to say like we've taken the steps for this look to have these guests to like show y'all something. It's nothing like this in the city because it's nothing like this in the city.
Yeah, and I mean it's not cocky. I mean the truth is the
It's a
truth.
reality.
Like for
Yeah.
me, I feel like with That's Major, I haven't seen another show like
I
it.
haven't
Period.
seen anything.
I haven't
like
seen
that.
nothing.
I have not seen
Like,
nothing
oh my
like it.
And not even
And
in
I'm
the city.
I'm on YouTube all yeah, I'm not talking the city. I haven't seen
Exactly.
a show like it. So
Not no other state. No.
yeah,
no,
I
no,
feel
no,
like
no,
this
no,
show
no, no.
should. That's why I feel like it will get picked up, and
think
that, and
we
that's the
appreciate that.
goal. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
And the same go for you. I ain't even about to like. I ain't trying to gas you or nothing like that.
The show
Because
hard.
That's Major is like really good. Like the effort that you put in, not only with the like mini trailers that people do like consistently see, but like the actual show itself. Like the work you put in is
For sure.
The quality's there. Like
Thank
the
you, man.
quality is there.
Thank you,
and
man.
it's really good.
And it kind of got like I don't want to say an old school feel, but like, shows from early 90s, like that's what I came up on. Rap City in the basement.
No.
MTV
Tigger and all
Cribs,
that.
even though that just came back. I'm talking about the old
talking
MTV
about the
Cribs.
old-
MTV
yeah.
Cribs came back.
Yeah, it's back now.
But-
Like Punk, these the type of shows I watch. So
Rap
even though,
City, the basement was crazy.
yeah, and then on the
basement
newer,
was too tough.
yeah, and then on a newer scale, like sneaker shopping, I love watching that. So even though like that show is interview based, right? But it's a show, so
yeah.
it's like it's interactive. You got B-roll footage. There's music playing.
Yeah.
So that's what That's Major is. But I haven't seen a show with that complete package anywhere.
Yeah.
Like how That's Major is. I haven't
Exactly.
seen it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, that's fire. Okay, so as we wrap up the show, what would you say to that? So we don't Here to Inspire. So how would you
Here to inspire, yes.
how would you inspire that person that's watching now, and everything? What would you say to that person? What words would you say to that person that's watching? And yeah.
If you got a vision and you got to go, go for it. It's very easy to be scared or complacent.
Yeah.
It's very easy to have fear. Don't have fear. We not here that long. You know what I mean? We not.
That's
When you in your 20s, you feel like, man, I got time. And before you know it, you 30. And then guess what? You think it's going to stop there. No, time keeps going by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
good.
if there's anything you want to do,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to fail at doing it. And you know, the slogan for my brand and company is don't be comfortable, be major. That's it.
Don't be comfortable, be major.
Don't be comfortable.
Be major.
Be major.
Y'all, we got see Swoope on here, man.
We got C Swoope.
Come on, man. That's major. Come on, bro. Where can they
For sure.
find you at?
You can find me at C_Swoope on Instagram, all platforms, C_Swoope. Click the link in the bio. Watch the episodes of That's Major. Promise you won't be disappointed.
Yo.
That's gonna be all in the description below for sure. Make sure you click, follow, like, subscribe to his channel
Everything.
and ours. Don't
Yes.
disrespect it.
Both.
You can do both. You're
Here
not
to
limited.
inspire. Either listen to it on the podcast
Yep.
or go to YouTube if you're a visual person.
For real.
One or the other,
Let's
because this show is about to blow up.
Oh, man. This whole
I
Man,
mean,
appreciate that.
this set is ridiculous. I mean, you see the quality. You know where it's at. Here to inspire.
Yeah.
Y'all inspired me
We
today
appreciate
just
you,
being
brother.
in
We
here.
appreciate you,
And I
brother.
love
Appreciate
that
you.
we able to collab like
No,
this
like, this
in the
is-
same
this-
field. You
It's
know?
necessary.
It's necessary, and it's
Yeah.
good because, and I'll say this as we wrap. It's good because you get to show love.
For sure.
You don't
Genuine
have,
love.
You don't, yeah,
Yeah.
because you don't have to show this because nothing is fake. It's all love. It's
It's
real.
real.
It's real love, and it's okay to show other creatives and other creatives and
People within the
people
same industry.
within the same industry. Everybody
Right.
can eat.
Absolutely.
It's enough for everybody.
It's a whole world, man.
It's enough for everybody.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
we
man.
all can eat.
and from the city, man.
Let's not be crabs in a barrel, people.
Come on.
Yeah.
We not
Let's
gonna
cut that
pull
off.
the next man
Yeah.
back.
Cut that off.
For sure. We all gonna
Yeah,
build
let's
together.
go. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sure.
so yeah,
Yes, sir.
this has been another great episode of Here to Inspire y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, click that bell, man. And we gonna see y'all in a minute, man. All right, y'all.
For sure.
God bless. Peace.